Well, you know, this cleaning lark might even catch on. Amazing what you find when you start cleaning, and then you feel a need to show people, because there's this strange man who every time you show him a gauge he says, I want one of them in my rat rod. Well, it's a 24 volt one, so yeah, maybe. But the real find of the morning, one that I'm just so excited about, and I know some of you will understand this. Look at that, a hat. I knew I had one. Look, now I can play the guitar. Well, progress. That's most of the worst of the rust off. It's going to want some very fine polishing. Trick with a plane is to make sure that you do it on a nice flat surface, so that you still end up with a nice flat surface on the sole of the plane. Well, the work goes on. This is the handle for that plane. Now, the old finish was some sort of lacquer. The finish on a plane handle is about making it feel nice in your hand. It should look good, but its real job is just to make it feel nice when you're handling it. And I remember as a child this plane was always too big for me, but now I hold it and I think, crikey, that's a little bit too small for my big hands now. But it's a nice handle. It's made out of box. It's going to be rubbed down, cleaned up. Then I'm going to use, I don't know, I'll probably use a yacht varnish on it, and I'll probably leave it in the box colour rather than dyeing it mahogany, because it is what it is. It's a piece of box. It's a lovely handle. The plane, of course, is only as good as the iron that goes in it. I don't know why we call it a plain iron. Well, that's a plain iron. It's actually seen a lot of use, this one, but it's still a good iron. Obviously it's steel, but it wants a bit of tidying up, really. Then we'll see exactly what sort of steel it is. I don't know quite how well that shows up, but this is telling me that it's made in England. It's best crucible cast tungsten steel. How about that? Well, getting through the rust, we find that this plane actually tells us what we're supposed to do with it. Here on the backing plate for the plane iron, it tells us that the correct angle for the cutting iron is 25 degrees. And there it is, back together. It's not a restoration, it's just a repair back to usable standard. And yeah, I'm quite happy with that.